me. You ain't never take a step aside.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Padilla, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Taijuan Walker will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Clint Hobbs. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Go down! Come on, Mets!
First offering on its way. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants it. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So digging in now, Freddie Freeman. And there's a look, splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Walker comes set. Here he comes 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. There's a swinging bunt up the line, and he is out on the tag. Braves strand 1. Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Garrett Beal gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Into the box now, number 30. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
To 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. High, 2-1 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Next up from New York, Basil Padilla. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this, they believe.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in as an offensive player.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Now at the plate, Quinn Newsom. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And that's in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. So 1-1. Oh, that grounder got him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
so frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Throw to first. Not in time.
1-2.
The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hill has gone on strikes for the first down of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner goes. Strike taken to throw.
He's in there.
It's too high, and that might not have been in time anyway. Knowing his wheels, it's a stolen base. Here's the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Newsom, the runner at second with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Ready now, Rob Anderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by 20. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Fouled away. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Base is empty here with nobody out. Popped him up. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He played one of the most reliable first basemen in the game. Makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Newsom has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network. Leading off the inning, Garrett Beal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Beal on at first, nobody out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Here comes Cespedes. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
How about it? Upfielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hot high in the air. Anderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Edgar Corona. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So here's the Mets pitcher, Taijuan Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Coming to the plate now, number 30. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. So far this season, number 30 is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from him.
Into the box now, Basil Padilla, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Trout at second with 2 down. Short, hit hard. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Spencer Addison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's an inning opening. The Braves have a man on.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized Cutter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
In now, Quinn Newsom, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Hill is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
From the stretch. There's a strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rob Anderson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And missed the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Left fielder number 52.
So with one away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as you can see on our team leaders graphic, that gives him now 30 on the year. Digging in, Robert Vinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Second baseman, Robinson, come on.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Outside, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Edgar Corona, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
A 1-0 delivery. Sliders in for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked fouled off to the right.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Full count now. Vincent at second. Cano is over at first with 1 away. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Taijuan Walker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Bethancourt. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. In there for strike 1. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Padilla is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Garrett Beal.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Beal. He reached on a single in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop, Clint Hahn.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Clint Hobbs. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in number 30. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 30.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Missed with a breaking ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Mike Trout. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Third baseman.
Stepping in now, Basil Padilla. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. John Meza enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
That's a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Two and 2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Digging in once again, Robert Vincent. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Padilla over at second. Anderson on at first with 2 down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton's under it, and that retires the side. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 New York. Here's Justin Upton now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
In there, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. Gone into the upper tank.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Quinn Newsom. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Second baseman, number 3, Aaron Hill.
So here's Aaron Hill. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Mets 4. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Newsom ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Edgar Corona.
So coming to the plate, Edgar Corona. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two balls and a strike now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Billy Hamilton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Billy Hamilton.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Upton going back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 30. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Corona leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Popped him up. Betancourt is there. And that's the third out. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Addison Reed is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Christian Betancourt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Andrelton Simmons will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. In his career, Simmons brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 on the ground to the right side. Vincent right there. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping up to the plate, Clint Hobbs. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ronald Heinrich gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went deep last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Basil Padilla as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Newsom ranging back to the track, to the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Luis Avilan takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Left fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Through for a hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, Robert Vinson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Cespedes, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. Now 5-2 New York. Neftali Feliz is been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Ready to take his hacks again, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over. Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Stepping in now, Spencer Addison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box, Quinn Newsom. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So here's Aaron Hill. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Brian Brinkley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Brinkley rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
A little bouncer. but it gets fouled. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Standing in, Edgar Corona. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Late that time for a strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Rosario will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1.
And this is low, ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So striding in, number 30, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Rosario stands at second with 2 gone. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Rolando Henderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Rolando Henderson.
Here's Robbie Grossman.
Leading off for Atlanta, right fielder, Robbie.
First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And that misses for ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing on and miss, strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Eric Ashton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. In there, no balls and a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ashton has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The New York Mets pick up win number 107, best in the division. Taijuan Walker records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Rolando Henderson retires the side to hammer down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.